Everyone, this is YouTube TV Network announcer Mason Urbane reporting from Toronto. Had a interesting flight over here from calling the other two games today. But we got a good one between the Phillies and Orioles. Phillies coming in here 1-2. Phillies coming in here 0-3. And this should be a good game as we get you down to our broadcasting crew over there in Philadelphia.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Philadelphia Phillies. Interleague Baseball next. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Baltimore, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Digging in, Anthony Santander. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Santander goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. The pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Alec Bohm, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
In now, JT Realmuto.
Batting fifth.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Realmuto.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. On a hefty swing there, but he gets on top of it and sends a little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Second inning set to go, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez.
The first baseman, Renato.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Seared down the first baseline. Nunez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit down the line at first. And he is in there. Settling in now, Hanser Alberto. Swung on and missed.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Rio Ruiz. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Aaron Nola. Hit out towards second, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Alec Bohm, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Phillies 5 and the Orioles nothing. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. And the pitch. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And that will load the bases now on a costly miscue indeed. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And with the bases loaded, a big hit here could at least get him a little closer in this one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Bases full now following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ryan Mountcastle. They get the force at the plate, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. And here's Renato Nunez. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next for the Orioles.
At the plate, Chance Sisco reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 5 and the Orioles 2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're still out in front 5-2.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special halftime report. Now, normally there's not halftime reports with baseball, but since this is only a 6-inning game, we figure we'll get into a little report. So, the Orioles lead it 5-2 at the half, and after we go over the final scores from the other games today, the other 6 games today, we do a breakdown of the primetime matchup. Then we will get you right back down there to Philadelphia. But here we go. First game of the day, Tigers. A back-to-back game, but the Tigers escape with a 12-10 victory over the Reds. Tigers are 1 win away from sweeping the series against the Reds. Now we go to Washington, where the Royals had just beaten the Nationals the night before, but the Nationals bounced back, and they split the series so far and win 9-6 over the Royals. Who wins tomorrow? We'll have to find out. Meanwhile, game 2 of the Angels Diamondbacks, and the Angels escape with another victory there. Diamondbacks fall to 0-5, and Angels go up to 2-4. Also, the loss the Royals experienced dropped them to 1-5. The Nationals improved to 3-2, and now here we go. Dodgers and Red Sox. Red Sox beat the Dodgers last night. That's not the case today. The Dodgers escape with a 6-3 victory and improved to 5-1 and dropped the Red Sox to 4-1. And then we go to Chicago, the battle of the 2 Chicago teams. Cubs won last night and they win again today, 10-8, the final there. Now we go back to Wisconsin, which the Brewers beat the Padres there yesterday. And they do it again today, defeating them 4-2. Brewers improved to 2-3. Padres fall to 3-2. Now, before we get back, we got one more matchup. Or no, we don't. That's it. So that's your little special halftime report there. Later tonight, we have the 3-0 Blue Jays taking on the Giants, who haven't played any games yet, as they got to have a little time off the first few games of the season. But for now, let's get you back down to Philadelphia to our broadcasting team.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Hanser Alberto. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in, Rio Ruiz. Here comes the first pitch. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. Hard hit ball to second. Segura has it. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Slow little grounder left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And the deficit remains 5-2. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now, Gene Segura. He reached on a single in his first try. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hayes on the run for it. At the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Throw gets him 2 down. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Alberto is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, and it remains 5-2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 47.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground. 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Hayes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Anthony Santander. No hits to this point. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail 5-2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. McCutchen takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Cisco has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. Phillies lead this one 6-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Ryan Mountcastle. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Renato Nunez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. At the plate, Chance Cisco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This ball will be chopped foul. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Baltimore down to their final strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Cisco is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Gregorius is there. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. As a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius showing off the range. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Philadelphia hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Aaron Nola pitches well enough to get the W. John Means permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into some highlights as the Phillies win 6-4. And here we go. So, bottom of the first. Hoskins is going to homer to the left for 400 feet, 3 RBIs. This will bring Philadelphia to a 3-0 lead. Now we go to the bottom of the second. Machkanson, however you say his name, is going to homer to the left, 386 feet, 2 RBI. And that increases Phillies' lead to 5-0. Santander is going to reach first on a fielding error by Hoskins. It looks like he dived down by mistake. Baltimore cuts into that lead, and the score is now 5-1 Philadelphia. Nuntz is going to ground out 1 RBI, but however 2-5 is the score at that point. Philadelphia still leads it. Munchkin's going to homer to the center. 383 feet, 1 RBI. That increases the score 6-2. That was an inside the park home run. And you see the guy, he just stood there because he thought it was going out. No point in chasing it. And then, whoops, landed in. And that's going to be a home run. Top of the 6th, Alberto is going to homer to the left, 360 feet, 2 RBI. This is actually that inside the park home run the Philadelphia Phillies messed up. So 2 runners would come home. And now both teams have made mistakes and allowed inside the park home runs. And that would end up being your final score, 6-4. Philadelphia takes the win here. As we say so long, tune in to Twitch _sports_network 1 on Twitch at 8 p.m. for the Blue Jays and Giants. Giants haven't played a game yet because they got to have a break, and now they're going to play their first game tonight. Their first series tonight. Again, and they start against the Blue Jays. Who will get the win? Find out there on Twitch _sports_network 1, all lowercase, and that's on Twitch at 8 p.m. Until then, so long.